Hello and welcome back to our Pokemon Kaizo Emerald playthrough. This is part 36. In the last episode we started making our way through Mount Pyre. In this episode we are on top in that little extra section of Mount Pyre, and I will say that this game threw a little bit of a surprise card at me. I started going ahead, running around up here looking to see what Pokemon I could find, right? And I got a little bit curious, and I was like, well, I haven't seen a trainer yet. If I see a trainer, I'll turn back. And I kept nudging forward, ignore the items for the time being, okay? I nudged forward. I was like, wow, there's no trainers up here. You know, okay, that kind of makes sense. And I got here. And this was one of the most unfortunate things I could possibly see. Because it means, not only did I have to go and get a Mach bike, but also, I don't have a Pokemon with Fly on me. So I had to run all the way back to Fortree. I had to get Fly. I had to fly back to Moorville. I had to swap over my bikes, which I now have a Mach bike, which is pretty convenient. It means we can go up there. But this took so much damn time, but there was one thing that I realized that came of it that's kind of fun, and that is, because we could kind of go and speak to those two grunts at Lilycove, we can actually fly straight into Lilycove whenever we need to. So that's kind of fun. But then we did have, it did take a little bit of time. Alright, it did take a little bit of time if we'd go around and fly and grab this Mach bike. So, I'm already exhausted. The episode has only just started. So we'll start off by grabbing these items. I don't think they're going to be anything too crazy. Skill swap, meh. I don't think any of the items are going to be changed, so we're going to be picking up, like, an Ultra Ball or something from these random spots. But I'm curious about why they felt the need to add a mudslide there. It's a really strange place to add a mudslide. I don't know if things have changed up there. I mean, I guess we find out. I'm assuming it was just to be annoying, which it worked. I'll give it that. Was it that side? Yeah, okay, alright. It definitely worked. It was definitely annoying, but we do have trainers up here. Okay, leading with Arcanine is fine. We'll start with the Intimidate, which will probably be okay. Oh, I know. You tried to join Team Magma, they wouldn't have you. Well, don't think we'll let you join our Team Aqua. Honestly, I want to join Team Aqua, okay? It kind of hurts to hear them say that. Team Aqua definitely has an advantage. Would I rather have the Rain teams or the Sun teams? Definitely the Rain teams. You know, I feel like Rain is just a way better stats condition. Why do you have a Water Threat? Ma'am, put it away. Ma'am, we don't need to see that. I'm pretty sure that Pokemon's illegal. I mean, I have Crunch. There's a chance. It's not a good chance. It is not a good chance. But there's a chance it goes for something like Safeguard on this first turn, and I just get a huge Crunch off for a bunch of damage. It could go for Counter. I'm just worried about Miracle. Realistically, it's probably going to go for Miracle. I'm going to Crunch anyway, because I mean, we don't really have a choice. It's not like we're going to be swapping out or anything like that, so we'll see how much a Crunch does. Please do have a half. It does do have a half. Miracle, bye-bye. Bye-bye, Arcanine. Bye-bye. It was nice knowing you. You're gone. Yeah, actually, he's gone. Yep. Okay, right. That's a bad start. That right there is a really bad start. We can finish it with an X-Scissor, and I'm pretty sure it should finish it, but that still sucked. Okay, it does finish it. That's something, at least. About to send in Starmie. Honestly, we may as well just stay in and X-Scissor that too. That did some damage. Don't psychic me. Also, don't rub in the fact that you have a Starmie. I'm still waiting for my Starmie. I haven't forgotten. I know I got a comment the other day. Route 132 of a good rod. We have the good rod, we just have to get to the route. It's at Pacific Long Town. We have a long way to go before we get there. Especially if it continues the way it has been, where it's been sort of locking us out of certain directions. For example, like Lilycove, where we couldn't go in there. If it keeps doing stuff like that, Route 132, am I ever going to get there? Am I ever going to see it? I just want to use a Starmie, you know? At this point, I don't even know if I have a space for it on my team. It's like the one Pokemon I wanted to use for this entire playthrough, and it's just, it's so far away. It's so far away. I did also run about in the grass up here before I saw the Mach bike spot, and the only Pokemon that were really here, there was like Banette, there was Absol, there was a Ninetales, some Pokemon like that. Nothing too crazy though. Nothing that makes me go, oh, I need that on my team. So, we're gonna stick with the team we have. Vaporeon. I guess I'm just staying in. I don't want to take an Ice Beam. I guess I'm just gonna Sky Uppercut. It's probably our strongest move. It should do way more damage than the Giga Drain would. If it crits, then we're golden. It doesn't crit. Toxic. This would be a great time to have Breloom's amazing ability, Poison Heal, but it doesn't seem like we're gonna be able to grab that, as that's a hidden ability, I'm pretty sure. It's a good ability, though. It is a good ability. But yeah, that's not gonna be happening. Effect Spore hasn't actually taken much use so far, to be honest. Like, it's a good thing to have, but it really hasn't been crazy useful to have. I think we can still finish it with a Giga Drain. I think we can still finish it with a Giga Drain. Okay, that helps us restore a bit of health. Miltank, I want a Sky Uppercut, and that should be that. Okay, not the worst, not the worst. We actually only lost one Pokemon. It really isn't too bad. I need to heal a little bit. I'm not running all the way back again. I am not. I actually refuse to run all that distance again. Will I use my Revive? Yes. Yes, I genuinely will. That's such a distance to run back at this point. Well, let's go ahead, move this dude into the center so we can get to both the sides, see if there's anything in there. Maybe I'll do a quick little run around to the grass and see if we can find anything. I see this place is quite an out-of-the-way area. That seems like it could be the kind of place where you'd see something like that, but I don't know. At the end of the day, I really don't know where anything is. I would love, like, a list of where all the different Pokemon are in this game, but also, I don't know if I'd want to use it. You know, there's one half of me that's like, yeah, that'd be amazing, and there's another half that's like, just play the game. This explosion's gonna one-shot me again, isn't it? It's not. Intimidate, you're beautiful, 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 Intimidate. I'm glad I went for that Revive, actually. I am very, very glad. And Dumbo should be able to Earthquake a Nidoking. So, while we're in this battle, we'll go ahead and move on to Question of the Day. First of all, responses to the Question of the Day yesterday were kind of useful. Kind of makes sense. YouTube viewers, watch YouTube live, watch YouTube, makes sense, you know. Also, didn't think about people with bad internet not watching streams, actually. That one caught me off guard. Honestly, made me laugh a little bit, not because I'm laughing at your internet, but because I just didn't think about it. It's a completely valid point that slipped my mind. But yeah, people with bad internet, probably not going to enjoy a pretty internet-heavy activity. Makes sense. But today's question of the day, completely unrelated. I went back to Would You Rather, because I was looking on Will You Press the Button, and honestly, the questions there weren't amazing from what I saw. I mean, it's not to say that there's only bad questions there, but from what I saw today, I was not getting a lot of good results, so I went back to Would You Rather, and I found a really stupid question that was quite simply, would you rather Skittles or M&Ms? It's that simple. It doesn't even say would you rather eat them. It just says, would you rather Skittles or M&Ms? Therefore, that is the question. There is no mention of eating. I will leave it up to your own imagination as to what the question means. For me, I've had experiences with Skittles. They used to be my absolute favorite thing to eat in the world, and then at one point, I think for something like my 16th birthday, everyone at this point had realized that yes, I eat a lot of Skittles. So everyone collectively decided, let's just get him Skittles. Makes sense, except I had like 15 giant multi-pack bags of Skittles, and I am not someone that sees that and goes, wow, maybe I should steady myself. Maybe I should show a little self-restraint. No, I saw that as a challenge, and that led to a horrible, horrible mistake of me eating like 12 bags of just Skittles just at once, and I haven't eaten any Skittles since. It's kind of in the back of my mind, like, you still like them, right? I know I still like them, so I'm gonna pick Skittles, but I don't know if they would just sit there. I don't know if I'd have the courage to eat them again, because I got very, very sick. Moral of the story, steady yourself. Just a little bit. Just don't see it as a challenge, alright? Although, even though I'm saying this, if I got, like, 5 just whole fucking rows of cookies, I'd still probably eat them all. I wouldn't have learned my lesson at all. I'd do the same thing. It's a problem. Either way, I'm picking Skittles. Weird question of the day, I know. Also, for some reason, every time I go into question of the day, I forget that I can be holding speed up when I'm doing it. It just takes all of my focus. I'm really bad at focusing on multiple things at once. It's weird. One of these has 9. There we go, we got a zinc. Are we gonna use it? I mean, we could sell it, I guess, and buy revives. Steve, now's not the time. I'm on an undercover operation. I'm at the top of Mount Pyre. How do I have a reception up here? Oh, wait. I can catch this Whiscash. Ah, it bolted loose. That wasn't just close. Steve? Steve, did you get eaten by a Whiscash? Honestly, not the worst way to go. You know, sure. Are these flowers? I guess I'm not going to find any Pokemon here. Is there an item here, though? I feel like there is. Maybe it's this part? Maybe not. Is it the spot here? Why am I still on this bike? The bike is being inconvenient now. I thought there was an item in, like, every single corner, but maybe not. Maybe this one doesn't have one. Fair enough. Either way, next battle, I guess. No, those Team Magma goons got here ahead of us. We can't fall behind. I mean, at the end of the day, what's Team Magma really gonna do? Dry out all of the ocean and effectively murder everyone? Yeah, probably. It's a pretty silly plan, but you know. Jinx, please tell me we outspeed. Okay, good. That's good. Cradilly, we can Sky Uppercut. Good. Milotic is a little bit scarier. Definitely a little bit scarier. I don't really want to take an Ice Beam. I'm gonna go to Zara. I'm gonna Crush Claw. Does enough. But Net, this is our Ghost type counter. Look at my team just growing in levels. My team is so high in level now. I know I still have Lucky Eggs on everyone, and I don't plan to change that. I really don't. I understand how strong they are, but also necessary. I'm also going to Sky Uppercut rather than do anything like Giga Draining this thing, because I remember the Miracle, okay? I remember. I will not forget. Still, that fight went incredibly well. Do I want to heal Patches? I guess. We have these lemonades. I'm really not that hard on money. I think just because of the nature of this game being difficult, I kind of think, hey, save wherever you can. But we're fine. We saw you at Mount Chimney. You don't belong to either team, so why would you be here? To collect the orbs, okay? I have to collect the Dragon Balls. It's my mission. You don't understand. Gonna go into Patches, assuming for Water Spout. Yep, okay, good. Gonna go Thunderbolt. We've now Speed, which is nice. That did nothing. Oh, we got outsped. Okay, maybe it was Speed tied. Okay, well that sucked. Guess I'm just gonna go. Did it? Did I miss, like, a speed boost effect? Or did it genuinely outspeed the entire time and I was just really stupid? I guess it's possible, alright? It's probably possible. Hidden Power Machamp. I guess because Hidden Power can be physical. It's not bad. It's annoying. It's definitely annoying. Please tell me we outspeed. Breloom, I know you've got pretty short legs, but also, you're nimble. Like, look at him. He's fat. He's laying down. Can I live the Hyper Beam? On a little bit of health? Live the Hyper Beam. Ooh. Oh. See, you've just got to ask nicely in a stupid little voice like you're talking to a puppy. Simple. I didn't know this tactic. Now I know. Okay. And I'm also going to try and wild charge the Gyarados. It's a shame that didn't Oko, but you know what? It did good enough. We can even Flame Throw the Executor, which did outspeed us. Dragonite as well. You have a scary team. I'm gonna Rock Slide, because I'm assuming an Ice Shard isn't going to be enough on its own. Now an Ice Shard should be enough, though. What time super effective Ice Shard? Yeah, okay. Alright, yeah, 4 times super effective Ice Shard. Yeah, What a great thing it is. That should be the last battle, right? Right? If I go into this next battle, theoretically, without healing my team, I don't like what I'm saying. I know, I really don't like what I'm saying. This is Kaizo Emerald, let's just heal. I won't heal everyone to full, but I'll heal everyone a bit. Just to the point where I'm comfortable, you know? Which, honestly, is basically like full healing, but still, you get the idea. I don't know if I need to do this, and therefore I feel kind of guilty about using all of my stuff. I shouldn't feel guilty, but here we are. Archie. That sounds like battle music. Team Magma's Maxi got ahead of us, but we also got what we wanted. Red Ore preserved at Mount Pyre, I, Archie, now have it in my possession. Oof, now we can bring our ultimate objective to fruition. Okay, team, we're pulling out. I didn't need to heal, did I? That's unfortunate. Oh no, this can't happen. Only the blue orb or even the red orb's been taken. The blue orb and red orb must never be separated. I read that as must be separated. Oh dear, they belong together. What are those men trying to do with the two orbs? Oh yes, was it Team Magma who came and took the blue orb first? Well, in their haste, they left this behind. The Magma emblem? Wow. Wow, I know I'm a psychic, you know, one of my many powers. I know exactly what items people are holding. And I don't think you are going to give me anything crazy. Will you hear out my tail? I really don't want to hear out his tail. It's pretty rude, but I just don't care, you know? Is there an item on this side? I don't think there is. No, okay. Kind of curious about what Pokemon we could maybe find up here in this very, very top patch of grass, because each patch of grass has been somewhat different. But I'm not going to worry about it at the moment. Instead, we are going to go ahead and we are going to start running down this mountain, which I would normally do a cut, but I don't think this is going to take as long as you might think. Because not only do we now have access to fly once we go ahead and go into the PC just over here, but also we can fly to Lilycove. So just to show what I mean, the grunts probably moved out of the way now, so this probably won't have the same effect behind it. But before, this was how I actually got back from Moorville. Not by sweet sending nothingness. That wasn't how I got back from Moorville, funnily enough. There's not a secret trick there. You can just fly to Lilycove. So if the grunts moved, they haven't. They're actually still there. So I don't know if I was maybe, like, meant to go somewhere else. I'm probably meant to go where the Magma emblem takes me. But first things first, before we do that, out of sheer curiosity, I kind of want to explore Lilycove, because I know I'm not meant to be here, if you know what I mean. They didn't obviously intend for people to fly past these grunts, I don't think. Maybe they did, maybe they knew, but it doesn't seem like it. But also, May is up there blocking that path. I don't know if we can do anything to her, so maybe, like, budge her out the way, and by do anything to her, I mean battle. So, we'll see about that. But also, maybe there's something down here. There's an item. Max spell. There is also grass here, which is another spot for me to check out and see what Pokemon we can find. But I can do that off screen because finding encounters takes forever, and for now, I kind of want to speak to May. Oh hey, Carlos, you shopping too? I bought a whole bunch of dolls and posters. Of course, I've also got a lot of Pokemon and I'm raising them properly too. Actually, I'm more worried if you're raising Pokemon properly, Carlos. I'll battle with you, so you can show me your Pokemon, Carlos. Now, if I say no, will you go away? Oh why, Carlos, haven't you been raising your Pokemon? That's not a very good showing as a trainer. I have to battle you. That just sucks. Especially considering I'm probably meant to go to the Magma emblem first, but you know what? Sure, let's do a risky battle. Sure, it's been a little bit. It's been a little bit. I'd say Winona was our last risky battle. We can do a risky battle against May, even if we're not meant to be here yet. She might actually have higher levels than I expect. I'm expecting above 60. 59. Actually, not above 60. Wow. I really thought they'd be above 60, but okay, okay. So against this Miltank, do I want to stay in, or do I want to go into Breloom? I'm gonna stay in. Maybe this is a bad idea, but I'd kind of... I mean, if we get a burn, that's best case scenario, to be honest. That'd be amazing. It's pretty luck reliant, but... yeah, there's an Earthquake. That's gonna hurt. Is Intimidate reduced? I'm gonna swap out into Breloom, hope that Breloom outspeeds. Breloom doesn't outspeed, this is a terrible, terrible swap. Why are you going for Shadow Ball? Why? Why wouldn't you just click Earthquake again in case of whatever? But, I mean, I guess it's not the worst. Do we outspeed? We do not outspeed. This is now really bad, this is gonna hurt like heck. And we get paralyzed. Can you get, like, Effect Sport? As I was gonna say it. Okay, you know what? That evens it out a bit. It does even it out a bit. There's the catch-22 of everything having a Lumberry. But even if this Sky Uppercut doesn't KO, which it should, even if it didn't, we had the Mach Punch, which would have a 25% chance to get blocked, of course, but I mean, not the worst. Not the worst. About to send in Swampert. I hate the fact that it's about to bring in Swampert against my Breloom. I hate the confidence that May has right here. That's just like a kick in the head, you know? It's like, hey, look what I can do against you because you can't do anything about it. Feels bad. It does feel bad. I mean, I guess I'm staying in, because at the end of the day, if Breloom can't take out the Swampert, what is it going to take out? I mean, I guess we have Mach Punch. Maybe a bad example, but I would really like to get Giga Drain off. If we can somehow miraculously live this Ice Beam, which I don't see happening, yeah. Maybe I should just went for Mach Punch for damage. That was probably a better idea. That was silly of me to not do that. Either way, I don't really know what's my best bet here. Probably Zangoose, because Zangoose is a pretty neutral matchup. And we can potentially get a defense drop. It shouldn't have anything super effective for me. I'm expecting, you know, Surf, Earthquake, Ice Beam, Hyper, Mega Kick in the face, go to the heavens, get in the floor attack. I don't know. What would a fourth move slot be for Swampert? Maybe Rock Slide? Maybe Rock Slide. That would probably be it. But still, we managed to get through that okay. Nidoqueen should get bopped pretty easily by Donphan. There's a risk of Surf. But for the most part, I think Earthquake and Ice Shard combined should be enough. Maybe it would be better to Mud Shot first and lower its speed. I don't know if we'd even outspeed after just dropping its speed once. There's a lot of word speed. That was, oof. Nearly got tongue-tied. Earthquake does enough damage to one-shot. Okay, alright, Donphan, alright. Donphan, it's been a pretty consistent Pokemon on our team. Ampharos, why are you bringing this in against Donphan? I'm gonna stay in, and I'm going to Earthquake. Yes? I don't understand. Why? What was the sacrificial Ampharos for? The numbers, Mason. What do they mean? Why? I don't understand. Typhlosion. See, are all of her remaining Pokemon weak to ground? I'm gonna go into Lantern here, because that makes me think that Donphan's obviously really, really good against the last Pokemon. But as we bring all of these other Pokemon out against my Donphan, plus Eruption's scary. It shouldn't be a high enough level for it. Earthquake's more annoying than Eruption though, so I mean, yeah, that's more of a problem. Maybe it is a high enough level, I don't know. I know it gets it late, but we're in pretty high levels now at this point actually, to be honest. I don't normally expect to be level 60 at Lilycove, but here we are. I mean, nearly level 70 on Pokemon like Zangoose. That's a high level. We have a chance of surviving this. God, Patches is so good at surviving on low amounts of HP. Survived on 1 HP already this episode. Patches has so much HP. It's so thick and flubbery, and I love Patches. Such a good Pokemon. I like my thick and flubbery Patches. There we go. Okay, alright, that's a little bit hard to say. And Venusaur's the last Pokemon. Why wouldn't you have brought that out against Dumbo before? I'm gonna immediately go into Arcanine. That way we get the Intimidate off against the Pokemon that's obviously gonna have Sludge Bomb and Earthquake, I imagine. If that's Stomp. Aggressive. Aggressive Venusaur. I don't think it should have any priority, and I don't think it should outspeed, so it should be safe to get Flamethrower off. Yep. Flamethrower might... It shouldn't one-shot, but it might. Nah, okay. Ancient Power. Don't boost. Don't boost. Don't boost. Don't do it. Don't sweep me. Okay, that doesn't look like a boost. That's fine. I like the no boost. I'm just going to go into Alexa, we're just going to click Psychic, and we are going to hopefully have ourselves a successful battle. Yeah, okay. Not the scariest. Not the scariest. There was a questionable decision about bringing in the Ampharos and all that, but you know what? I am not one to complain. Remember the battle I had with you, Carlos, on Route 103? Battle helped you become this strong, Carlos, didn't it? Not really, no. No, I'd say it was more of finding Alexa and Donphan in that, to be honest. And finding a nice little niche. I've got a decent group of Pokemon, and my Pokédex is coming along, so I'm going home to show my dad. Carlos, what are you going to do? Try not to die, to be honest. That's my only plan in this game. I'm just... Did you... Okay, she is moving. She, like, started on the spot for a second there, and I thought she wasn't going to move, and that made me a little bit afraid that I'd, like, messed up the progression of the story. But, I mean, I guess this opens up the department store. I suppose. I don't know if there's going to be anything in here that's particularly crucial, but we can do it. Sure, we'll roll a lottery ticket as well. Why not? Give me a Master Ball. No matches. Typical. Typical. You gotta try it, though, right? You gotta try it. I don't think I've ever had the full success, but I had the 4th prize a good few times. Paper potions and max potions. I actually have quite a few of those. Wouldn't mind more revives, I guess. I don't really need anything with that. I probably have stuff to sell, like Stardusks. I'm just curious how much they sold for. We have Zincs, which we can sell. We have a Macho Brace. I don't see any reason why we would keep that if we don't have EVs anyway, so I guess we can sell that. Anything else that we would like to sell? Doesn't seem like it. I should probably put the Miracle Seed on Breloom, huh? Did forget we had that. It doesn't really need the Lucky Egg. It's used in battle quite a lot, so it's not exactly low on XP. So is there anything I can give Zangoose? Anything at all? Anything. Silk Scarf? Guess not, huh? Well, sure. You know what? We'll just keep it going with levels. I mean, if there's nothing better, we may as well, right? I don't think we really care about anything. These, I don't mind having some more full heals, though. Don't mind having some more Ultra Balls, though. We do have quite a few, though. That should be enough. And I don't think we're going to need any other items throughout, like, the rest of this playthrough. Maybe having a Waterstone. I'll take one, although I can always come back and get it at a different point when we need it, rather than taking up inventory space. That's a better idea. Okay, well, I don't think there's anything else we need. Maybe a TM? Aerial Ace. Safeguard. We have Reflect and Light Screen. We don't need either of those. Fire Blast could be useful, but Flamethrower doesn't miss, and I don't know if Fire Blast has a chance to miss. I don't really want to risk it. Sludge Bomb could be useful. And it's only 1,000? Sure. Sure. I don't see any reason why I wouldn't take that. Blizzard, on the other hand. You know? Yeah. Yeah, actually. Yeah, I'll take a Blizzard. I will take a Blizzard. That's not the worst. I think with that we should have everything that we could possibly want. The reason I think Blizzard is good is purely because at the moment we have Aurora Beam, and Aurora Beam, it has a chance to be amazing. Don't get me wrong. If you get the attack debuff against the right opponent, say a Dragonite that has Earthquake, that's amazing. But also, it's not the most powerful. I'm going to keep it as Aurora Beam just for the time being, but having Blizzard in our back pocket, if there's ever a situation where we feel like we need a really strong Ice-type move, not a bad thing to have. It's not a bad thing to have. We might be able to go back, fly all the way back to the beginning, and when I say the beginning, I mean like Dewford. We might be able to fly all the way back and grab Ice Beam from the shipwreck? Maybe? We might need Dive for that first, though, so we'll keep that as a thing in mind. But I feel like that is a nice place to round up for this episode, as, to be honest, I feel kind of happy with getting the Magma emblem. I feel kind of happy with beating May. I will quickly go ahead. This is more... Oh, wait. One thing I want to check. Can I just go? I can dream, okay? I can dream of going to Route 132 and getting that Staryu. I can dream. But yeah, we can't just go, because there's still the Whalmer in the water and all of that stuff. I will quickly go ahead, fly us back to Lava Ridge Town so that we're close to, the good old Magma hideout, and that should be that. It seems like a nice place to round up. I'm pretty happy so far with how things seem to be going in these past few episodes. So if you guys have enjoyed this episode, leave a like down below, hit that subscribe button, and without further ado, bye!